Patricia had asked me to give some information about one of the presenters at the upcoming conference in Salt Lake City, Utah. And this is Rebecca Gracia, registered pharmacist, who's now most of the time doing what we call computerized regulation thermometry. And so that was developed in Germany about 30 years ago and has been further enhanced by Dr. Dan Beelan here in this country. And with that type of testing, you can actually determine what kind of things are going on in the body that you can't find out from any other conventional testing.
Now, is this the one that actually shows your temperature to like the utmost finest degree?
100th of a degree of centigrade.
This is the one.
They're very sensitive. And so if you do the measurements with that computerized regulation thermometry system, and then expose the upper part of the body to cool air, with the blouse or shirt off, then the body changes its autonomic nervous system regulation to compensate for that temperature exposure, cooler temperature exposure. And you compare the before cold exposure to the after cool exposure, and you see that there's areas in the body that are not regulating properly autonomically. And when you see that, you know that there's trouble there. So that can show us infections in the sinuses, infections in the jawbone, infections in the tonsils, dysfunction of the lymphatic system, dysfunction of the gut, heavy metals in the body or in the brain, and a lot of other things. So we're hopeful that a lot of the pals will take advantage of getting that testing done while they're in Salt Lake City, because it's not. Most of the places around the country that do that charge anywhere from $350 to $500 for a session, and Rebecca's going to only charge our pals at that conference $299. So it's not cheap, but it's still extremely valuable technology. I saw the report from a patient at pals who recently had the thermometry, and we found things from the thermometry that we didn't know about previously. So it's identifying causes that can be then addressed. When you identify and address enough of the causes, then the ALS can eventually just go away.
I'm Patricia Tomowski.
I'm Scott Douglas. We're excited to bring you the Healing ALS Conference. This conference is very special. It will be a unique opportunity to learn from and meet in person people diagnosed with ALS who have reversed their symptoms.
Some were in wheelchairs and are now walking again.
Others had difficulty speaking, and now they can be clearly understood.
You will be able to learn from and meet in person functional medical practitioners who have helped their patients reverse ALS, and from loved ones who played a key part in their healing.
Register early. Make sure you get a spot.
Bring yourself, a loved one, and invite your doctor.
We look forward to seeing you there.